What is up, guys? This is Pinzo back with another video today, and what I have for you guys is some more Predecessor. We're back to play-by-play. I know you guys missed one yesterday, but we've got another one today. This is just, you know, I'll try and get them out when I can. I've got a fairly good routine on recording them, so hopefully I can get, you know, like at least 5 a week to you guys. There'll still be some Twitch VODs just because, like, I don't know, every day I think is just a little unreasonable. I'm not gonna force that if I can't do it. So we're gonna get like five a week is kind of my goal. And today we've got some jungle. This is Feng Mao. This is kind of like, I don't know. This is a character that I was playing way before everyone else thought he was good. And then now when everyone else thinks he's good, I don't know, he's not as fun to play, I guess, is sort of the reasoning behind me not playing him as much. He's still good, don't get me wrong, but now that everyone else also thinks that he's good, it's just like, well, now I'm not the only one that plays this character, right? So he's still fun, he's still good. I was gonna go board my blue, but I actually don't think I need to. We do have bears on the other team. It's the only person I know, actually. But Feng Mao's good. Feng Mao's good. He has fallen off a little with like the recent tank changes, but still, I think he's a very strong jungler. You have really good clear on this character. He has like this really strong mid-game spike, but he doesn't. I don't think he falls off. In my opinion, he doesn't fall off as hard as Kalari in the late game. Kalari, really strong mid-game spike, just insta-kills people in the mid-game, but falls off into the late game, just doesn't do quite the same thing. And I think Feng Mao, because he has that execute, he has this play around, I think that he doesn't fall off to quite the same level as Kalari does. So we're gonna see if what we can do with him today. They are running double carries. It's a Revenant mid on the enemy team with a Sparrow in the duo lane. So that's actually really good for me because I should realistically body both of those characters. Either Rev and Sparrow should have no chance to like survive a fight against me. So that's what we're gonna be looking for. Again, this first clear on your jungle is really important. So you guys need to like not be. I really don't think you should look for weird ganks at level 2, just because it's going to put your jungle clears so far behind that I just like, to me, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna grab my shield here because again, I just want to clear. I just want to clear all my stuff as fast as I can. It's also a Morigesh off lane, so the enemy team is going to be very squishy. Even on the assumption that Belica goes defense, they have a Bell support. Even on the assumption she goes tanky, their team's gonna be pretty squishy. They're not really gonna have anyone that can like stand and fight me, which is good. Might be able to look at this Morigesh, actually. Definitely just dropped a ward so that she can stand on this tower line. But I think I walked around it. She used her speed boost already, so I can just stand here and auto her with red buff. My dude did not need to blink that. There's no reason for my Countess to blink there. So we saw her walk in, and that ward on the 3 camp is basically going to go in the same spot the whole time. So I'm pretty sure right there that I can walk around it. And then when I walk up to lane and she uses her E to clear, I know that she doesn't know I'm there. And as soon as she uses that E, she definitely can't get away from me. So I can just kind of literally, because I have red buff slow, I can actually just hold W mouse 1, and there is not much she can do about it. So I got her flash for free. My Countess flashed, which was super unnecessary, and now she's probably gonna die because she doesn't have a flash. Oh, she lives. She lived. But she's in no threat if she keeps her flash there. All good. We got the Morigesh flash. It's on the same timer as my Countess, so you guys look top left. I got some questions about this last time. If you look top left right now, there are gold diamonds on the portraits, like right up here. If they are lit up, that means that that person has their flash. So you can see my Countess's is not lit up, but the rest of ours are. So my dual lane has their flashes, my mid laner has her flash. So we are pretty good here. And because of that, when my Countess's flash comes back up, I know that their Morgesh has flash again. So you can pay attention to stuff like that, and it's an easy way to keep track of your timers. Get a couple wards down here just for my boys in the duo lane. I can't really. Bellicas are really hard early gank. Like that stun is just so good at peeling, at stopping all aggression from an early gank. So I'm not even gonna go worry about it. My mid should have full control because it's a gadget versus a revenant. My gadget can just full clear from her tower line if she needs to, but just way faster than revenant. Just trying to stay on top of my jungle timers here. Until I see an opening, there's really no reason for me to stop farming. Like this Rev, I'm looking at this Rev because my gadget's trying to get aggressive. There she does. She gets it. I don't know who's getting spam pinged. Maybe that's not a spam ping. He just spammed good job a bunch, and I don't know if that was BM or not. So let's see where. Yeah, so I am up in farm on their jungler, which I should be. So here again, we know Morgesh doesn't have flash. We're just gonna kind of look around on his 5 camp.
Enemy tower is under attack.
We heard him before we walked in. I'm not too scared of him. He does have his brimstone. He just warded stairs. That's fine. I'm just gonna stick around for this river buff right now. And especially my gadget. So if you look at, if you pay attention to your team right now, my gadget wants to play aggressive. She got an early kill already. She wants to just sit here and play aggressive, sit on this guy's tower line. And to enable her to do that, what I want to do is kind of shadow her. So that I'm here for the counter gank is what I'm looking for. I want to be able to. What? You pinged it. I pinged it and then he pinged it, which I thought meant he wanted me to take it. I pinged it and then he pinged it, which I thought he meant, hey, just take that. Apparently that's not what he meant. Okay, so right here I'm here for the counter gank. I'm level 6. That guy's it got insta clapped. I'm not gonna be able to pick up a kill here, I don't think. I haven't really taken any damage, so I'm gonna stick around and take his wave. That was Riktor flash, which is good for us. I don't think Riktor left. If I had to guess, he's sitting on that fog wall and just waiting for me to go in. I'm just gonna back. They're gonna stop my back, but okay, my dude's coming back. My carry's coming back. So again, like when my gadget's gonna just play aggressive into this Rev, my goal is to just kind of sit near her. I want to be in response range. Okay, is that a kill? No, he's 1 HP. No, she didn't get it. Or did she? Hat? She's tower diving. She's dead. She just got played. She's not. Rev fucked up. Rev messed that up. If Rev doesn't ult her, the Rev ult killed him, actually. Because Rev ult stops everyone from being hit by towers. So if you ult an enemy in your tower, they don't get hit by it. And that guy needed one more tower shot on Gadget to kill him. That's actually super unfortunate. Gadget gets the kill, dies for it. But again, my point right there, it doesn't work as well because my dude is 1 bajillion years into their tower. But when my Gadget's pushed up a little bit, I can kind of expect that Riktor's going to look to punish it, right? My Gadget's sitting on the tower line. There's a good chance that the enemy jungler is probably going to look to do something about that, right? That makes sense. So I want to be around just close enough to get there to counter gank, to get there to do something about the Riktor, help my gadget, turn around to kill, that kind of thing. Obviously, by the time my gadget goes balls deep into their tower, I can't really do anything about that. That's a little too far. But if she's boxing, she has to run away. She's like, you know, the middle of the lane. That's where I can step in and get you know, a turnaround kill, get a good counter gank in. Countess trades for their support, which is definitely not worth it on our solo. That's our solo laner, is our Countess. For that rotation, she definitely doesn't want to trade. This guy being on this tower line is just grief. We know he doesn't have ultimate because he used it on my gadget. So I just literally get to walk this guy down. My gadget's here. Oh, I whiffed. I wanted that kill. That guy's definitely dead to the hat, but I want the kill. My gadget's already got some kills. I want the kill. So they are watching this. We know that. As soon as someone throws something over the wall, you know they're looking at it. I think I have hunt advantage. No, I don't. Okay. Check that a little late. That's a good thing to check before you go into a Fangtooth, is whether or not you have hunt advantage as a jungler. If you have hunt upgraded before the enemy jungler, you get objectives for free. No one can do anything about it. So it's something to pay attention to. I should have checked it way before we started that Fangtooth, so I was a little late, but it ended up being okay. Ooh, frame drops. What the heck? Red buff stole my frames right there.
Tower is under attack.
Okay, so there's Riktor, and this is what I'm talking about. Response range. That was a really good hook. But that Rev ult means that she might die a little slower. I'm looking to trade the Revenant. Pretty sure this guy ulted. I'm dead. I'm dead. The Bellica showing up means that I have to blink out, but I shouldn't have even tried. I should have just let it, I should have just saved my blink. There's no reason for that. That guy did more damage than I thought he would. Did I take damage from? Yeah, he's got Fire Blossom. And when I only have my Malady, I probably shouldn't even try and take that fight. I'm gonna go Pain Weaver next for the extra pen. That's just like, that's a mid-game tank versus a Fang Mao. You just aren't gonna win that. I should not have tried. Dude, that auto attack bug needs to get fixed. When you respawn, the first time you press left click, you don't auto attack. That needs to get fixed. It's super annoying. It's very, very annoying. So my Countess is like diving in mid, so I'm just gonna clear her wave. Again, okay, so this is why you don't play things like Revenant mid, alright? Just so you guys know. Is because you guys should get farmed when you play picks like that. You should get absolutely slaughtered. It doesn't matter if you're a god tier Revenant player, you're playing a character with negative amounts of mobility in the easiest lane to gank. Like, you should just get farmed. Just flash ult me and miss. Having two people here means I'm dead, but two people there means I'm dead every time. I got a good amount of return damage, so these guys should pick up at least one. Okay, there it is. Do they get two? At? Oh, got stuck on the tower. Damn. Them sending two over to me right there, it's whatever. Again, like, I got a lot of return damage, so they pick up a free kill. They're gonna get this tower off of it. I don't mind that trade. I know that I'm dead. I got his flash and ult before my team even got there, which just means they win that for super free. I don't mind that trade. If they're gonna burn that kind of like everything on me, then I'll die for it. I mean, I obviously kind of don't have a choice to die for it or not, but I'm coming to this. My gadget got, that's Revenant ult down. Just gonna kind of bait. See if they're gonna like full int for this. If I can maybe catch Rev back on his way to mid. Is he gonna path at aggro? Oh. He's not. If he had pathed low there, then I definitely could have picked him. Because he's, I guess he's level 9. He's 0-6, though. He does have a Vanquisher online, so I gotta be a little bit scared. But I think I can still kill him pretty easily. I need to get my Pain Weaver online. That's going to give me a lot of move speed and the extra pen that I need to just be able to take those like kind of extended fights, right? Bang Mao struggles because he's a burst character, so in any kind of extended fight, he goes down a little bit in value. But with Pain Weaver, it allows you to spam your abilities a lot, and you get value off of it. Because it gives you more penetration, it gives you more movement speed. As long as you're staying in combat and using those abilities, right, you can stay strong in those kind of weird extended scuffs. So that's the reasoning. That's why this item is actually very good on this character. Say a similar reason to Kalari. Just gives you something to do in the mid fight where you normally wouldn't have anything to do. You can sit there and spam abilities and auto attack, and you still do a lot of damage. I am standing in the pit here. We see the Riktor on 3. Trying to ping it. I couldn't ping it. I'm gonna step up here. I'm just gonna go forward for that. I know that Riktor's back here. I'm gonna lose my ult if I don't use it there. Like, it's just gonna go away. Fuck. Morigesh is here, dude. I was not expecting that rotation. She hasn't left her lane at all this game. I was not expecting her to come over right now. I think I can fight the Riktor there. He obviously does some decent damage, but like that was all of his damage. By the time my Muriel ulted a little late, but like by the time my Muriel ulted me, he didn't have any damage left to throw out. So I'm not like I don't have to be very scared of him. I think, I don't know, Deathstalker could be good here. Like it might not be bad. They do really only have one tank. Where's the Bell? The Bell's kind of tanky. The other thing I could do is like a Mesmer, which is good against like Bell and Morigesh, maybe Riktor. I think I'm gonna go for this actually. The Mesmer it's an okay item. The spell, like the stats on it are okay. The spell bubble is good. You do gain power when the spell bubble pops, which is like a little bit underrated. It'll make it so that I can't just get raw hooked out of nowhere, right? Like they're at least gonna have to pop my bubble before they can just hook me, which is a plus. It means that I can't get things like, I can't just get, you know, Riktor flash ulted. Okay, we see Riktor in left, so we should instantly be on Fangtooth here. When you see the enemy jungler on the other side of the map, when one of the objectives is up, we just gotta jump on it. There's no reason not to. Like they don't have someone here who can actually contest this, right? So why not just jump on this? I'm gonna spam ping mid. My duo lane should have come to this. 100% my duo lane should have rotated here. If my duo's here, we actually just kill people. Okay, this guy's being alone here is really like awkward, but okay, my ult didn't go off. I obviously missed it, but it didn't go off when I clicked it. I obviously missed it, but it did not go off when I clicked it. It went off like at least half a second after I pressed the button. I should just outbox that guy. If I missed like 2 autos in there, so I should just kill him anyway to be like clear. I should also hit my ultimate, even if it goes off after I click it. I should still hit it. That was greedy. I shouldn't just W key them in their jungle. I am big, but not that big. Yeah, I'm second farm on my team. My Drongo's farming really well. Is he huge? Yeah, he's like 40 CS up. He is a ways up on this guy. So here, I just want to keep farming. I need to get some levels online. I'm like a full level below their jungler. And to be fair, he's 4-0, right? And I have 4 deaths. I'm kind of inting this game, but I do need to just keep clearing. We are on 2 Fangtooths, which is really good because that means that if you get the first 2, it forces the enemy to fight the 3rd one. Like, it's really bad for the enemy to give up 3rd Fang before Primal. After Primal, 3rd Fang doesn't matter quite as much just because it's like it's easier to fight on a Primal Fangtooth than it is on a normal Fangtooth just because you can kill normal Fangs so easily. Yeah, my mage mid and mage solo are just running people down right now. But yeah, you can fight on Primal a little easier because it does so much damage. It's harder to pull, and like the enemy team has to win a fight before they can do Primal, right? So if they already won the fight and then they're doing Primal, like, you're kind of screwed anyway. But like, they can just pull 3rd Fang and then you kind of lose. I'm not even gonna go to that. They're super dead. She got revolted, which is gonna buy her a lot of time.
Enemy tower under attack. Enemy tower
Yeah,
destroyed.
That should be a kill. Why did he just get Muriel ulted? I do not know why my Muriel just ulted the Drongo, but
Enemy tower under siege.
just gonna back. I don't have any camps up. There's not like my team's not fighting anywhere. I might as well just back, get a full reset, grab some items here. The Mesmer will be good too. It has magic defense on it, and they have two mages. Well, okay. They have a mage support and a riktor jungle, so they actually do have some decent magic defense or some magic damage between their whole team. So I don't mind grabbing a little bit of magic D. Okay, my Countess is just big. Like, she's online. Build's not even that good, but she's I guess she's died 4 times, but she's got 4 kills, so she's kind of online. Yeah, my mid just got blown up.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, my Drongo just needs to not die here. I can come help, but he's kind of in a bad spot. I feel like we're getting baited by Morgesh. I do have my Witch Stalker, so I can cleanse. I would like to use it on Riktor ult, but I might have to use it on Riktor's silence, to be honest. Which sounds dumb, but like, your abilities on Feng Mao actually matter so much that like cleansing a silence is not the worst thing you can do. That burst damage is nutty. Auto, E, auto. Ult.
Enemy tower under attack.
So is it the first time that I've been on? I'm on 60 ping, and it feels like I'm on much more right now, to be honest. Like, a lot of my stuff just feels delayed at the moment. Not a lot, but like just like I'm on 100 ping or 120 ping is what it feels like. So I'm gonna actually bait here because I can clean up actually. Yeah. Because my mages are going in. That's Revenant ult. And I can actually clean up. I can still kill Sparrow. She doesn't have an ultimate. Using some abilities for speed off of Painweaver. Just here for the execute. I can still stick around and execute this guy. Okay, I'm not going to be able to catch him after that. Once he uses his E, and he's kind of out. But again, this is what I was talking about. Third Fang is a lot easier to just jump on and do than Primal. So like us getting that Fang Tooth, the non-enhanced Fang Tooth for our third Fang Tooth, right? 8% increased power and stats, right? It gives you an increased power and protections. That's really bad for them, for us to get that before Primal, because now we also have that to fight Prime and Primal. So that's a little bad for them. That fight they took was just, it was too long. They stuck around too long. Rev is 0 and 11. That's kind of wild. 0-11-2. I mean, he's got a bad build, to be fair. Vanquisher Resolution is not it. That is not the build, you guys. So we've got our bubble online, which means that I'm a little less scared. I can fight a little more. It just means, like, the main thing I'm worried about popping it is Riktor E. Just because it does, like, if I just get close to him while his E is going, it's just going to pop it for free. So I have to be a little careful, but to be honest, this point in the game, I really don't want to be fighting Riktor. He's pretty tanky for me. There's not a reason for me to fight him. I really just don't want to. No, Revenant got a kill. Oh, Muriel just ulted out to me. He just got Morgesh ulted. I'm gonna drop a ward on this. I'm assuming they're gonna go for it just because my whole team's about to be dead. Okay, it's actually a good pickup from my Drongo. I know their Rev is behind, but like he's still a carry with a couple items. He actually does do objective damage. I like that pickup. Honestly, I'm just gonna back. I don't think they can prime here. Saw the Riktor briefly. I don't think they can prime here. I don't think there's a reason for me to stick around. I don't want to die. I might as well just kind of sit around and get farmed up a little more. They're gonna push this tier 1 in mid. I'm just gonna give it to them. That's fine. I mean, even if I didn't want to give it to them, I'm not sure what I would do. Like, Gadget's coming with clear. Maybe we can do something here. I might have lied. Bellica's here, which is kind of bad. Okay, if he hits that hook, then I have to go in. I'm gonna go in anyway. Got the cleanse on his ult right there. I was actually, to be honest, I was cleansing the silence. And the ult went off at the same time. So I'll take it. Obviously, like that was a little lucky to get the cleanse on the ult as well, because I was cleansing the silence. So to get the cleanse on the ult there is nice, lucky a little bit, but shielding this. I don't want to stack my shield with Muriel shield. I'm gonna get farmed by those missiles. My team is gone. The missiles spread out over your team, so if only like 1 or 2 people are tanking the missiles, they will destroy you. They do a lot of damage. But if your whole team is here, they don't do anything. Ouchies. The missiles will also, side note, the missiles will pop your bubble. From Mesmer and Spellbreaker and stuff, the missiles will pop your bubble. I have my Omen. I'm just gonna back for it. I just want to reset. Omen is really, really strong on Fang Mao. Lets you get your second rotation of abilities off much faster. So I'm gonna go for it here. And I think my last item is honestly going to be a little defense. I could go, I don't know, what do I want? Who am I dying to? That's the question, is who's doing damage to me? I feel like, to be honest, it's not the carries. Like Sparrow, yes, but and Rev's so far behind, it skews it a little bit because they do have 2 carries, but Rev is 1 in 13, right? So he's really not doing anything. Like if I were to go something like Stonewall would be a really good option here. Even Warden's Faith would be a pretty good option here. Citadel might actually be good. It would let me kill Riktor. So that actually might be kind of tech, is to go Citadel, because it's a pretty bad item, but okay. If he's just gonna ult like that, then I'm just gonna sit back. Dead. He's dead. Wow. Okay. Prime gadget OP, I guess. That just chunked that guy. That hit him for like half his HP. Again, obviously very far behind, but I think that's just game. It's only a Sparrow up for another 20 seconds, and I think I can just insta-kill her. Got her with Malady. Malady burst damage gave me the kill. Yeah, that was scuffed. I got a really greedy at a couple spots in that game. Overestimated my damage a couple times, right? Like I haven't played this character in a while. That is one thing that you will gain by playing a character multiple times in a row, is that you, especially if you're going like a similar build each time, like you will know exactly how much damage you can do. Like in that kind of mid game, right? I kept fighting Riktor, which is bad. Like they really only had 1 tank on their team. Obviously, like the Bellica was building tanky, but she would a tanky support is going to be behind a little bit just in golden items because that's how she works. And I should not be fighting tanks in the mid game. I want to fight anyone else but the tanks in the mid game. And I just kept finding myself against Riktor. I just need to back out. I just need to walk away, go farm something if there's nothing else to do, or find my way onto a squishy. So that's my fault a little bit. But no, Fengmao's definitely still good. That's pretty close to the build I would go. Again, you don't need Mesmer every game, but it's good. I would finish the build with defense. Again, this game, like Warden's Faith or Stonewall would both be really good. That's probably what I'd recommend. So hopefully you guys learned something about Fengmao. I'll probably try this one again just because that was a little bit of a scuffed game. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. As always, I've been Pinzo. This video's Dunzo. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.